This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. Just about to turn the corner into the back half of the season here on EA Sports College Football. It is Week 7. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Florida Gators. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, catching up with the Rebels head coach, this is going to be a big challenge today. They have a great team coming in here, but he said, I am confident in our ability to handle that. We've got the best crowd in college football. They make every game a home field advantage. He said, I feel great that the crowd is behind us here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Gators ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. The returner will field it and bring it back. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Well, it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Some of this, they'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Hawkins. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down. That'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop.
Right side, it's Alexander. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
At the 47, they're looking at a third down and short. On the move. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Out wide left, it's Cook. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. We've been watching them all year, but, David, it seems like they're starting to find themselves a little bit right now, having won the last two.
Yeah, they're in the category of others receiving votes. Like, there's those next 26, 27, 28. These guys, they're right on the cusp of getting ranked. They've had a really good start to their season.
And they're about to get that recognition then if they can just keep winning. You got to stick to the formula. This is a team that prides themselves on being physical and executing. We got to see that today.
Out wide right, it's Cook. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
This crowd knows when to bring it. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere four-down territory. Into the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
On the run, it's Shepard. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Tavian St. Clair. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
changing the routes with his receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
The Gators will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch at the 35. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Quick give. It's Hawkins. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Taylor wants to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Shepard. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Burrowing for yardage.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, and they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. St. Clair. Oh, pressure's coming. Just gets rid of that one.
You're welcome. That's what the defensive line just said to the secondary. Ball comes out quick, inaccurate. Why? Because we're getting pressure on the quarterback right away.
Long way to second down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Back's got it on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Man, you gotta love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop, comes upfield, makes the play, makes the sound tackle.
Third and long coming up. Throwing St. Clair. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Wilson. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. And the Gators have this offense rolling. Gonna look downfield again. Makes a catch right in the middle of the danger zone. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was two guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Over to the right side, that's Wilson. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Gators didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Shepard. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's White. Stopped right there.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Run the gun on 3rd down, St. Clair. He'll take a shot. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. Taylor wants to throw it. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
As an offense, you've got to know it. This part of the field, deep in your own end, you have got to do a better job in pass pro if you're going to call a pass play at this juncture in the game. Not good enough.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Back to pass on second down. Spits it out to the back. Out wide right, it's Hawkins. Smashes through the tackle. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. There are penalties you sort of forget about, and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on second down. Throwing right. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Rebels, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Lindsey. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure to his right. Finds his man. It's Odom. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Taylor wants to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Wants to throw again. Turns it upfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
And that's a really good play by this quarterback. I mean, you usually keep inside leverage. You don't want to give up anything easy over the middle. Nice job playing the out route, getting his hand on the football, and making the deflection.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Taylor wants to throw it. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout. It's 2nd. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. They boot it away on 4th down. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goal post. St. Clair. He's got the tight end. And they'll mark him down after making that grab, and that's one way to start digging out of that hole, but they're still short of the first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He rifles one deep down the middle. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. To the air, it's St. Clair. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, Rebels! Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He's changing the play. St. Clair. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Taylor wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Drops back on 1st down. Back's got it on the screen. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the Watch the Line, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We start with the Navy Midshipmen taking on the number 16 team, the Boston College Eagles. And it's the Midshipmen with a statement victory here and a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. The victory gets this team to 4-2. It has not been a perfect start, but they are right in position entering the second half.
Here comes the Gators offense ready to go on the attack. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first.
Oh, there's an alley on the left.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Perfect play call against the perfect defense. They came with a blitz, and the offense had this screen pass called at the right time. Running back gets it in his hands. He's got linemen out in front, getting hats on hats. You can't do it any better than that.
Throwing St. Clair. Makes the grab. It's Shepard. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, it's Shepard. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
On the ground, it's Shepard. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Tavian St. Clair. He's got it. Touchdown, Gator. That one will give them the lead.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Fielded in the end zone, it's Miller. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rebels offense is back on the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. With the draw, it's Hawkins. Breaks into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Taylor wants to throw it. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And the missed connection on third down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Gets the back moving. St. Clair grabs behind the line. It's Shepard. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Unloads to the wideout. Left side is Brown. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Making the adjustment. Throwing St. Clair. Rolls right. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. And 3rd and 10 was tough enough, but the hold now makes it 3rd and 20. Tavian St. Clair. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. From deep, it's Miller. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Hawkins. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Might as well run him again. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Taylor wants to throw. He's looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Shepard. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Gator. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll line up to go for 2. Sends it back in motion. Right side, it's Shepard. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Taylor wants to throw it. Got a man. It's Cook.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll run him again. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. St. Clair. He's got it on the move. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
The Gators have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Florida! That should move them closer to this elusive 2nd win of the year as they build this 4th quarter lead.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll bring it out. It's Miller. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Motion from the wideout. Taylor wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a sensational return, and they finally stop him inside the 15. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Going to the run, it's Shepard. Quick spin on the run. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue.
Touchdown, Florida! And the route is on. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Swats it away.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw it. Finds his man. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Out wide left, it's Odom. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Out wide right, it's Cook. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Quickly out to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Finds his man. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Taylor wants to throw. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Gets it into the end zone. How about this? These guys are going for 2. From the gun, he'll try to throw. It's caught for the 2.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These
Caught, and he's got room. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. And the Gators have pushed it inside the 20. Motion from the back. Throwing St. Clair. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Timeout called by the defense. 2:09 remaining on the clock. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Taylor wants to throw it. Comes down, it's Cook. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Delay to the back. It's Hawkins. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Wants to throw one first. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Press setter downs going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
The number 1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, They're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. Ball down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.